In our previous video, you can just scroll down, you are going to see it. I showed us how you can fix the longer type of an eyelet. This is just a round one, and we are placing it right at the middle, as you can see. Now the next thing you are going to do is to just punch where you want to use. I fix it at the middle because of the kind of style that I am making. Now when you just punch the side, you'll be able to cut in a circular motion with your magic pen that you had, or like you had already drawn out. You are just following what you had drawn out. You can try this eyelet process when you have a style like this, but the general one we all know is the smaller version of this eyelet that we usually use for shoes and boots, the one that your lace will just have to, will I say, go through to just give your shoes a neat finishing. But this is how the eyelet is. It comes like this, then it comes with a cover. Now since I don't have the tool for just pressing the eyelet down, we'll simply use our cutter and our scissors. Now this is how the cover looks like. The moment you buy the eyelet, it comes automatically with its own cover, as seen in the video. Now to make it relax more, you are going to use your cutter to just slide it like you are cutting it bit by bit, just to make sure that it blends properly on that cover. Do we understand? Let it blend properly on that cover. So what you are doing here is you are just slitting it bit by bit with your cutter. Just be careful with the process. When you are done with this motion, it is now your scissors you are going to use to just bend it to it's bending to the cover that you have placed on the eyelet. Can you see what I'm doing? Like, it's just a gradual process, bit by bit. The way you had cut it with your cutter is the same way you are going to bend it to, the cover of the eyelet. So this is basically how you fix a round eyelet. It's not so difficult, right? Yes, it's not. As a beginner, trust me, it's not. So if you have a style like this, or you want to do something like this and put in your shop for your customer to make, I will highly recommend this kind of style because it's a trendy style right now. Yes, so I've made several of this style. So you can just if you can't post it on your status, you can simply make it as a sample, as a display for your customers to see. It's not so difficult. But please, while bending, don't use hammer to hit it. Immediately you hit this eyelet, you have automatically changed the shape. As you are seeing this eyelet like this, it is very delicate. That's why I am emphasizing that you take your time to just bend it properly. For any side that you feel is coming out and might just injure the customer, take your time to bend it. Because if you just try to, bend it with your hammer, you will automatically change the shape of what you are seeing here, and I'm sure you would not want that. So all you need to do is just take your time to just use your scissors to bend it. Let it just bend to the cover of the eyelet, and that is it. Emphasis: try not to hit the eyelet so that you will not change the shape. I tried hitting it like once, twice, and I learned my lesson. We're done with that. This is basically how the style is. The funny aspect of this style is the way it looks as though it will not cover properly to a customer's leg. Guess what? It covers. Even if the customer has a big foot or a slim foot, it will still cover. That's the good part of the slide. It looks as though it will not cover, but trust me, it covered properly. No matter the kind of feet you have, or the kind of, if it's a flat foot or a high instep kind of foot, it will still cover the customer's leg. So don't be scared of showing any customer this kind of style that you are making, because trust me, it is going to cover their foot. So yeah, this how the style looks like. Getting that straight eyelet wasn't easy. I couldn't find it, so this is what I'll be making use of for now when a customer requests for a style like this. But we had lasted it, and the measurement I usually use is 1.5 by 2 for ladies, while for men I use 2 by 2.5. I will create a video on it for better understanding, but this is basically how since we have an idea of the pattern, we are just using a ready-made sew for the lasting. And you know, of course, when you are doing the ready-made sew, half of your work is done. But as usual, don't forget, when you are done, make sure you hit the insole properly, especially at the edge, so that it will stick properly, it will stick very well. Because despite the fact you are using a strong gum doesn't mean that you would not hit your insole. Make sure you hit that insole properly. Now after hitting it, and maybe you discover, will I say, still little holes showing, you can now use your iodite to just cover those holes. But guys, see how our easy wear came out. It's so beautiful and neat. Getting a neat work as a beginner in shoemaking is progressive. Don't rush yourself. Make sure you take your time as you work. It's not easy getting a neat work, trust me. I went through so many processes before I got here. Take your time, and definitely this neat work will also be your work. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.